Welcome to the Great Teams of the Past tournament. I'm Dave Druck. You're watching Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Some of you are watching on Facebook Live. Most of you will be watching on YouTube. This game features the Cincinnati Reds of 1940 and the Boston Braves of 48. And I could probably switch them around because the home team should be over here, but I didn't do that this time. The Braves lost game one at home, 3-1. Correction, the game one was in Cincinnati, and Cincinnati won 3-1, and here's some of the highlights of the game. Inning number 2, Lombardi singled, Kraft reached on an error, and Myers, big 2-out triple, knocked in 2 runs. That was after the Braves took an early 1-0 lead on an Elliott double, and then the Reds, in the bottom of the 8th, had a single after a walk, sacrifice, bunt, fielder's choice, and Werber scored. It was 3-1 Reds. This is the Great Teams of the Past tournament. This is series number 14 of 32. This is the Braves and the Reds. The Reds have a 1-0 lead in the best of 3. And this is the Ted Williams division. We'll just do this right now, show you the teams in the Ted Williams division. We had the Browns play the Indians, and the Indians won 2-0. Then the Cubs played the Cardinals. Cardinals won in 3 games. Now we're the Braves versus the Reds. Jay Demarest rates all the teams, and he had the Reds number 12, Braves number 53. And then finally we have the Red Sox and the Orioles in the Ted Williams division, and that's where Ted Williams has a chance to move on. Indians, Cardinals advancing. Reds hoping to advance. We'll find out right here at Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Once again, we have a little cheat sheet here, and I'll quickly go through it. Fielding, 3 is bad, 35 and below. Average is 36 to 40. 41 and above is excellent. Pitchers, A's are outstanding, B's are above average, C's are average, D's are below average. If you see X's on the cards, many outs, ground ball outs would be strikeouts. If you see some pop-ups, it's 33s, 34s, and you have a Y pitcher, that'll be a strikeout. W is pretty much wild all the time, and Z has good control. If you see a 1, if you shake a 1 on a card, that's a home run. 2s should be triples, 3s should be triples or homers. 6s will be doubles, 7s should be hits on most pitchers. 10s and 11s should be hits most of the time. 12s should be strikeouts most of the time. 13s walk most of the time. 15 to 23 possible error. Then we have ground balls, which are on most of the cards. 28 to 29, and then you have a lot of fly balls, 30, 31, 32. 30 to left, 31 to center, 32 to right. And then we have rare plays, and then hi, Ollie, and other things. So we will play right now. This is the Braves versus the Reds, and I am going to move everything to make it easier for me. The home team should always be on the right. And look how fast that was. We use the Pop-O-Matic here to get the game going faster. We'll put the thing down, and I'll show you this once again when we get going. And I have the official boards as well. Visiting team will be the Reds. And I'll also tell you how the players did in game 1 as they come to bat. Werber will lead off. Werber scored a run in game 1. And here we go with the first pitch. Warren Spahn on the mound. He's a CZ, so not a very good pitcher. A lot of hits could happen in this game. Derringer up, and Derringer is out 6-3. 6-3, 1 out. McCormick is up. Actually, Werber should be the batter, and Werber has a 39. Boy, haven't played in a while. That's strike 2, and Werber, after thinking he was out, rips one into the corner for a double. Yeah, the pitcher wasn't batting. It was Werber. So it's been a while since I've done one of these. And I forgot what's going on. McCormick shakes a long fly ball off the wall. Back-to-back doubles off of Spahn. 1-0 for the Reds right away. Goodman is up, and Goodman walks. 3 straight runners. And right away, we'll look into the bullpen for... They do have 2 B pitchers, so if Spahn does give up more runs here, there may be action in the pen. Right now, they're just coaches just looking to see who's available. 15 is an 8. 8 on a C. 8 on a C. Should be a hit. Base hit, one scores, other to second. So Spahn getting lit up like a lamp. After thinking the first batter was out, Derringer said, "You're not batting. It's supposed to be Werber." Lombardi up, he was 1 for 3 in game one. And here he hits a 34. That's a 31. And remember, 31s are always going to be F8. Fry is up. Fry 0 for 3 with a strikeout in game one. And here he hits the same thing. A pop-up to center field. A fly ball center field. Easy can of corn for McCormick. Both McCormick and McCormick is playing in this game. There's Mike McCormick there. And there he is there. He's playing on both teams. That's how good he is. He could catch his own fly ball. Kraft up. And Kraft will not walk because Spahn has a Z. He'll shake him again, and he's going to shake a 32. Fly ball to right field. Out. So after giving up 4 straight runners, the totals in the inning, 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Now Derringer up. Derringer on the mound. He's a B pitcher. And the Braves are up. Holmes was 0 for 3 in game one with a walk. Holmes shakes a 16. And I believe the Reds are a pretty good fielding team. They are fielding 1. So 16 should be an out. Let's just verify. F8. 1 out. Dark is up, and Dark, 30. Once again, 30, always going to be F7. Should have a better pencil than this one. Doesn't have very good ink. Torgensen is up. Torgensen, 6-3. 1, 2, 3. Go the Braves. Reds up in the series and in the game, 2-0. Will Myers is up. Myers had the big hit in game one. He was 1 for 2 with a walk and a 2-run triple. Here he shakes a 34, which is going to be just a pop-up. Derringer finally gets his chance to bat. We'll see if he's ready for it. 29, that's a ground ball to pitcher. So Warren Spahn now retiring 5 in a row after giving up 4 straight, 3 hits and a walk. And Werber with a 30, that's a fly ball to left field. 3 outs. Ollie, if you're still watching, how's your hockey team doing? How many points do you have on the season? He plays for the Junior Moose, I think you said, or Junior Mullets in the Twin Cities. He's watching the game on Facebook. 2-0 Reds. Braves up. Bottom inning number 2. And Elliott rips one down the line. That's going to be a double. Just what the doctor ordered for the Boston Braves. Heath is up, and Heath hits a 32. Reds fielding 1. See if he moves a third or not. He holds. F9. Mossy up. You're watching Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Hope you're enjoying the day. There's a walk in the Twin Cities. Yesterday was 80 degrees in late October. And half the state tomorrow is expecting winter storm to come through with about 6 inches of snow. And right now, it is cooled all the way down into the 40s in the Twin Cities. McCormick up. McCormick F8. That's 2 outs. Eddie Stanky up right now. Stinky 1 for 3 in game 1. That's a ball. And that's going to be a ground ball to third. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Pitcher will be the next player up for the Braves. Reds up. McCormick doubled in the first inning. We'll see what he does here. fly ball to right field. So the C pitcher Spawn gave up a double walk single to start the game and gave up 2 runs. After that, it's been fly ball to center, fly ball to center, fly ball to right, pop up to second, ground ball to pitcher, fly ball to left, fly ball to right. He's really doing the job. Goodman up with a walk in inning number 1, and he will walk again in inning number 3. McCormick up, and McCormick shakes a 62, which is a 37, which is going to be great news for the Braves. Picked him off a first base Spawn. Really mad. And he's on fire since he got rocked early. 34 is a 31, which is always a fly ball to center field. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Reds. We go to the bottom of inning number 3. It's 2-0 in favor of the Reds. Spawn up. Doesn't have a bad hitting pitcher's card. But there he hits a ground ball to third, 1 out. Holmes up, fly ball to center in the first inning, and here he's going to walk. So base runner on, tying run at the plate in Elvin Dark, who hit a fly ball to left field. And he said, hey, that was so fun, we will do it again. 2 outs. Torgerson up, ground ball to second, or shortstop first time up, and here he hits a fly ball to right. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. We are in the top of the 4th inning. The Reds are up 2-0. This game is being played in Boston. Boston lost game 1 3-1, trying to tie the series up and force a game 3 right here. Lombardi up. And Lombardi hits one deep. Way back gone. Ernest, Natali, Baki, Lombardi. Might be Bocci, Lombardi. Blast one out. And Lombardi with a big homer to make it 3-0. And Linus Alani Fry is up, and Fry hits one to right field. Kraft is up, and Kraft hits a ground ball back to the pitcher. So besides that home run, Spawn is doing well. 52, ground ball to third, 5-3. Reds take a larger lead now in the game. It was 2-0, now 3-0, thanks to Lombardi's homer. We go to bottom of 4. Braves have to start doing something here, or their season is over. The tournament is over. Elliott with a double in the second inning, his first at bat. Ground ball 4-3. Heath is up, and Heath shakes a 9, which is a base hit on a B pitcher. Phil Massey is up. Massey shakes a 22. That's a 7. That's another base hit. And I believe he goes to third. Yes. First and third, the tying run comes to the plate. And McCormick. McCormick shakes a 64, which is a strikeout. Eddie Stanky is up. He hit a ground ball 5-3 his first at bat. 1 for 4 in the series. He needs a hit here, and that's not going to do it. A ground ball to short, routine to first. Inning over, no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Top of 5. It's 3-0 in favor of the 1940 Reds. Derringer's up for the Reds. And Derringer shakes an 8 off a C pitcher, which is a base hit. Werber is up, and Werber is going to bunt. It's a 32. It should work. $5-3. It worked. Always trying to get another run here. Myron Winthrop, Mike McCormick is up. 1 for 2 with a double and a run scored. Here's a 30. That's a fly ball to left field. No advancement. Goodman up with 2 walks in the game. And that's a 9. A 9, unfortunately for them, on a C pitcher is not good. It's going to be a Ground ball to the first baseman, an easy play. After leadoff hit, he doesn't score. And it's still 3-0 Reds as we go to the bottom of inning number 5. What am I doing here? There's McCormick and Goodman. There's Frank McCormick's up. They have both McCormicks. They have Frank and Mike, and then Mike's also on the other team. See, there's Mike here too. Where did my Braves have left me? Here they are. Spahn is up. Spahn will still stay in the game because he's a decent hitter. That's going to be a fly ball to third baseman, an easy pop-up, 1 out. Holmes up, he walked in the third inning, and here he shakes a 7, which is a base hit. So the Braves trying to get something going here. Al Dark up with 2 fly balls to left field. Shakes a 9 on a B, an infield hit. Torgerson, the only guy that really has power on the team, are these 2 guys, the only guys, I should say, Elliott and Heath. Torgerson is up, and Torgerson with runners on first and second. A 41. Let's see what that is. Once again, that's always going to be a crazy play. Fielding 1. And look at this. It would have been a triple play. Instead, it's just a double play. F4 for you. So actually 4U would be over here. And it's a double play. In the inning, the Braves get no runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. They've had 6 runners the last 4 innings, but are unable to score. We'll do a quick totals in the ball game. For the Reds, they have 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and they've left 3 on base. Should make my zeros a little nicer. And for the Braves, the Boston Braves, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They've left 6 runners on base. We go to top of 6 to score. 3-0 Reds. Trying to clinch the series here. Frank McCormick up. They have to be brothers. I don't know too much about 1940s baseball. But one's born in California, one's born in New York. Could have been like a war dad or something, or a dad in the military. Frank McCormick is up, and Frank McCormick shakes a pop-up. Take away the first 4 batters of the game. This has been a great game by Spahn. 62 is a 32, F9. So after the homer by Lombardi, he gets out. That's what I did wrong with this card. This McCormick should be between them. So there we go. 62 is actually a 36 for Lombardi, which is a ball. I knew I did something wrong there. 41, ground ball to second, or short, 6-3. Fry is up. And Fry shakes a 15. That's a base hit, and he will steal second. Kraft is up. Kraft shakes a 13. Boy, what a bad spot for a 13. Struck him out. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 3-0 in favor of the Reds. Bottom of 6. Elliott with a double in the second. Strikes out in the 6th. Heath is up. F8. Mossy is up. Ball 1. And a fly ball to center field. So if Derringer goes 1 more shutout inning, he becomes an A pitcher. Top of 7, 3-0 Reds. Myers up. Myers hits a fly ball to right field. Derringer 1 for 2 in the game. That's going to be a ground ball to second, 4-3. Werber, a double run scored and a sacrifice bunt in 3 at-bats. And here's going to be a long fly ball, and it is off the wall. A double for Derringer. 2 doubles in the contest. And Mike McCormick is up right now. 35 is a 9. 9 on a C is going to be an out. We already had that happen. I think it's a 5-3. No, 3U. 3U. So the Reds unable to add on. And the Braves just have life after life after life. It's crazy. Mike McCormick up. 32 is going to be a 26, which is a 4-3. Eddie, Stanky up, and Stanky hits a fly ball to center field, F8. Warren Spahn has a good hitting card, but let's see if there's a better hitting card, because if they don't get a run, Derringer becomes an A. Boy, what would you do? Would you even bring in anybody? Spahn has 2 14s on his card. So we're just going to keep it like that. It's 3-0 in favor of the Reds. And Derringer's ready to become an A, so Spahn will bat here. We'll see what happens. Spahn strikes out, and Derringer is now an A pitcher. Nothing across for the Braves. However, not a very good move. I probably should have brought in a pitcher. Game number 1. Both pitchers went the distance. So a lot of relief. Hogue is going to come in right now in the 8th inning. Really nothing to lose by having Spahn bat. Hogue is coming in. He is a B. Z. 1, a BZ1. BZ1 for Hogue. Hogue, the new pitcher for the Boston Braves. America's team. Let's check out Spahn's stats in the game. Warren Spahn gave up 3 runs. They were all earned. After the first 4 runners reached, he was fantastic. 7 hits. He walked 1. I'll make this a little larger here. After the first inning, he walked 1, 2. Walked 2 was all. Did he strike anybody out? 1 strikeout for Warren Spahn. And now Hogue is in here in the top of the 8th inning. Reds are up 3-0 after winning the first game 3-1. This series could be over in a few minutes. Goodman up with 2 walks in the contest. And he shakes a 9 on a B. If Spahn would have been in there, would have been an out. Instead, Hogue is in. It's a hit. And Frank McCormick is up 1 for 3 with an RBI. Shakes an 8. That will move the runner to second. And we'll just say 3U. Lombardi is up with a homer in the 4th inning. Oh, he shakes the dreaded 25. We'll see what that is on fielding, too. Still should be a double play. No, it's just a line drive out L4. And we have Fry up. Lonnie Fry. And he will ground out 5-3. Everybody listening on the radio in Cincinnati is pretty happy right now on WLW. Bottom of 8. Leadoff guy Holmes is up 1 for 3. Shakes an 8 on an A. That's an out. We'll just say a 5. Dark is up. Dark, a ground ball to second. 4-3. Torgerson is up, and Torgerson hits a pop-up to second. 1, 2, 3. Go the Braves. 3-0 Cincinnati, 1940 Reds, hoping to close it out. Kraft is up. He's 0 for 3. Keep him in there because that'll keep the fielding 1. And he shakes a 40, not even a walk. He knew what he was doing. Base hit. Myers is up, and Myers is going to bunt him to second. You know what? He's not going to bunt him because a pitcher's up next. 14, just a ball. And a 12. He should have probably bunted because this should be a double play. Double play. 4, 6, 6, 3. Each team now has one double play. And Hogue is going to be pinch hit for. Let's once again pull the set to see if anybody here can get hits. That guy has a bunch of 14s. He has more. Well, it's Salkeld bat. Just trying to get a guy on. And here you're looking for 14 7s, 41s. This guy has probably more 14. Willett Canaster bat. So you put the squiggly line in. You write Canaster. 9. Correction. You can tell I'm tired, everybody, because the Reds are the ones up. And I made a few mistakes in this game. It's been a while since I played. Derringer is going to stay in the game, of course, because he has the shutout going. And he grounds out to second. So started the game with a big error, and I'm ending the game with an error. Bottom of 9. Can the Braves get a few runs here? Off the A pitcher, Derringer trying to pitch a shutout. 5 hits allowed so far. Elliott up. They're going for the 2-game sweep. The Braves need 3 runs to tie in the bottom of the 9th. That's a walk. What a way to start it. Heath with a little power. And a whiff. Mossy is up. And Mossy hits a ground ball to second. To short for 1. Back to first, and the series is over. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base for the Braves. We'll quickly see the stats for Hogue in his 2 innings on the mound. We'll make this a little bigger again. So Hogue, who came in relief for Boston, he gave up 2 hits, and that was it. Nothing else. And for the Reds, at Derringer, gave up 5 hits, 9 innings. He gets the win. The loss goes to Spahn. Gave up no runs, no earned runs. He walked 1, 2, 3. And he struck out 1, 2, 3, 4. Finals on the board are correct. The visiting Cincinnati Reds have 3 runs, 8 hits, 9 hits, it should be, no errors, and they left 6 on base. The home squad Braves, no runs, 5 hits. They left 6 runners on base. The final in Game 2. The Reds win by a score of 3-0. And with that, the Reds advance. And they will take on the Red Sox or the Orioles. That series will be coming up shortly on Dave's Cards and Sports Games. Hope you enjoyed it. Once again, final score in Game 2. Reds win the series. Series number 14 complete. Reds 3, Braves nothing. Hope you're having a great day wherever you are.